ke yone ke ratile.
No, that's very true.
Se ka tswa ko lenyalong o tatile.
Yes, you will regret.
Rapella lenyalo la hao.
Yes.
Leka o pallo o
That's true.
lekile. Divorce ha e monate.
Not at all.
O se ka theswa ke batho divorce
at
ha e
all.
monate.
Not
But
at
I'm
all.
not gonna lie ke re yes divorce ha e monate but ho na le life after divorce
Of
again.
course, definitely.
Ba re ha monyako o kwaleha ho buleha ye mengata.
That's true.
And also le batho ha ba tshwane le banna ha ba tshwane.
That's so true, Queenlee.
Hi Bolala le amohelehile ko ho bua le Tau podcast Bolala e bo sweetheart ke setlolo sa kweneng ke moradi ya batong after all I am my father's princess ke rakgadi ya lebohang le nthwiseng ke mme moholo wa bana ke koko wa ngwana ke queen wa di levels yes splatter for all yes Bolala ka mona re ya bua ke reng la tseba re bua ha ona ntwe re ipatanga ke re Bolala ke le rata hore hi sweetheart.
Hi, the beautiful queen herself.
Le kae morati?
Queen. Ke teo ka lerato la pelo ya ka.
Yes. Kana ke bua le mang?
Bua le Gabaiphiwe Vena, the G brand darling, better known as Gaba.
Wow, you look beautiful.
You too, my queen, as always.
Le wena.
Ke a leboga. Ke a leboga.
Oh, aus Gaba, a ke re wa tseba ha re qale kopana but
Yes.
ke na le dipotso tse ke batlang hore batho ba re followang nna le wena
Yes, la.
ba tlo utlwa ha re le basadi nna ke rata basadi ba batle Bolala yo
Just
Bolala
like
nna ke
me.
rata basadi ba batle ke rata basadi ba ikakasang basadi ba di levels
Yes.
basadi ba ikutlwisisang o montle wa itse
Thank you, queen. You are beautiful yourself. You are the real queen. You know how to fix the other queen's crown. And thank you for that.
Thank
You
you.
look beautiful yourself.
Thank you so much. Aus Gaba.
Yes,
Ke
lovely.
kopa go botsa. A tseba nna ke rata lenyalo. La go tla batho ba bangata ba re ha ke rate lenyalo. Ke rata lenyalo, but also ke rata le batho ba sa nyalang.
Yes.
Ke rata batho ba nyetseng, ke rata batho ba sa nyalang.
Yes.
Hobane ke a tseba hore maybe ba nyetseng ba na le
Yes.
king, hana to king ba na le experience.
Yes, love. Yes.
And then ba tswa ka mabaka a bona.
Abona, that's true.
Ke kopa ho botsa sweetheart.
Yes, love.
Because you always smiling. You know, first time I said I love you. Nobody
Yes,
know Rama.
I know.
Ke kopa ho botsa sweetheart do ha azang re tle re bue. Are you married?
Well, I was married. So at the current moment, I'm not married. Ke tshwana le wena, ke rata lerato, ke rata lenyalo. So definitely, I intend to get married again. So now I'm no longer married, but I still believe in love. I still believe in marriage. I believe marriage is a beautiful thing. And when God is in it, so I'm divorced. I'm no longer married, my sweetheart.
Ona na ko ka o divorces.
It's been 4 years now. Surprisingly, it's been 4 years now. And yeah, so I'm ready. I'm ready to get married again.
Okay, meaning o sontse o na le motho.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's nice. Okay, ke kopa ho botsa ngwana ko gae. O no nyetse for nako e kae?
Okay. You know, I've been married for 4 years, if I were to, four and a half, because I met for my partner, and after 2 years, he lobolled, and then we stayed in marriage for 4.5. So we are almost 7 years together in total of the relationship and the marriage. So on the 7th year, when things were not taking the direction that I thought marriage should take, and remember, lenyalo le tlamehile le glorify Modimo, and I just felt like, no, but this is not how marriage should be. And we are almost on the 7th year, which I believe 7 is the number of completion. So I was like, I'm not gonna stay for over what I have stayed in here, only to come back after 20 years to say, but this is not working. While I could see in these years that I've been here, girl, you are actually more ready for this marriage than the person you are married to.
Wow. Askisi.
It's okay.
After all, ha ona motho a nyallang ho divorce.
No one.
And o itse keng na divorce ha ke khale le ho
You shouldn't.
Le ho serasaka.
Yeah.
Ke a tseba hore ha ho monate also ho dula lenyalong le seng right.
Yes.
But also divorce ha se ntho e monate ke a e tseba, but yeah, lethabo la hao le tla pele,
That's so
bophelo ba hao bo
true.
tla
That's so
pele.
true, Queen. That's so true.
And then ke kopa ho botsisa, o na le bana ba bakae?
I only have one beautiful son, handsome actually. That came out of that marriage. My greatest gift, I must say. So I only had one son in marriage, and yeah, still waiting for the second marriage so that I can have another child.
O batla bana ba bang?
Yes, and I know with the biological clock, I'm a bit older for more, but I mean, kids are from God. I would still love to have a child. Yeah, one more, that would be fine. I thought I'll have three. Unfortunately, things did not go the way I wanted to go. I didn't want to have many more children in marriage that I could see, this is not going to work out. So with that one, I said, God, I'm grateful. But if I can be married again, definitely husband must get wamaqino.
O maqeno go ba babedi.
I'm old, nyana, Queenlee. I'm already 35, so it will be a high risk already.
Akere ba re
I mean, I'm already above 35. Did I say 35?
No,
I'm
you are
above.
still
I'm
young.
above 35. I'm 37.
But you are still young.
Yeah, but I can't. But you must have until the age of 35. So I'm 37. I don't know when I can't be doing my child's first day. Go skolong alif kili 50. So
But to also remember, chomi go ngwana ha izwi ke rona bana ba tla ka thato ya modimo ka nako ya
exactly,
modimo.
and that's what my name stands for. Bana Gabaiphiwe ba fiwa ke Modimo. Yes.
Ke a leboga sweetheart. And then ke kopa go botsisa ntate o nana le bana.
Yes, I think that's another thing. Over the years, Queenlee, I've protected the whole thing, yeah, my divorce and everything, because I didn't want my son to come back and look at this as like "Kare ke senya leina la papa gagwe" and all of that. But what actually happened is when I met my ex, he had kids. I already met him, ana le bana ba ba 3 with 3 different mothers.
Okay.
Yes, and I didn't have a child then.
Okay.
But I think for me, it was like, okay, he had his fair share of his mistakes. He's here and he wants to grow. Why should I punish a person who's now here, matured, ready, and all of that? But guess what also took me out of that marriage? Another child coming into the picture.
Wa bo 4.
Yes.
Meaning o na le bana ba 4 ka ntle ha lenyalo.
Meaning, I met him with 3
Yes.
kids. Then I conceived this one.
Yes.
Then somebody inboxed me while I was already in marriage with this one to say, hey, this is what's happening. I'm currently pregnant and I'm carrying your husband's.
Inbox you. What do you mean inbox you? Facebook?
On Facebook.
Wena, how do you believe the inboxes tsa di Facebook hore what if ona bua maka?
If I can tell you, I still remember that day like it was yesterday. It was the 6th of December, 2019. I was from work. I got home. My younger brother was there. My son was sitting there with my younger brother. We were watching TV and I was in my bedroom. So I get a message inbox on Facebook. Here's this lady. Hi. She introduces herself. My name is whoever and whoever. I just wanted to tell you that actually I've been looking for your husband. I don't know where he is. I'm pregnant with your husband's. She even said twins. Twins and yeah. Before I could reply, obviously, Bona, it went dark at the same time. There were things that were all, signs were there. I can tell you signs were there. And I still stand and tell people that that lady is not the reason I left my marriage. That marriage was already done. So when she came, I was like, okay, now that's my cue. And everything that she said made sense. I can tell you that that lady literally was staying with my husband because he would disappear for some time, 2 weeks and all of that. And sometimes I would think that it's work because he would travel and all of that. Ne? Now, this is what made me believe everything, and this is what had me. I thank God that it didn't destroy me. After she inboxed me, I did not reply immediately. I went to this lady's profile to see who are you, who am I dealing with before I say a lot of things. Guess what do I find? This lady and my husband, they are a profile picture on this lady's Facebook account.
What?
Yebo. And I went through that lady's account. It wasn't one picture, it wasn't two, and that picture, the profile picture was there for over a year.
What?
Yes. And the pregnancy findings were shared on that lady's picture, like when she found out that she's pregnant, when they were going to malls. That we only had one mutual friend with that lady, so I guess that's why there was no way I was ever linked up to see her profile. And she said to me, I didn't know that your husband was married. Trust me, Queenlee, I believed her. For a man that could disappear from home for 2 weeks and all of that, where's the wife? If people said no, but how did she not know and notice? Because she did not go to his house. And I'm like, but he was staying with her.
But babes, ha kutlwisisi o meaning ha hore o na tsamaya for 2 weeks. O na ha tsamaya o na re o ya kae?
You know what is funny? Sometimes he would leave as though he's going to work.
What work?
And he is still an IT guy. So he would go for weeks. Sometimes I'll think he's traveling with work, but sometimes he would leave. It reached a point where it became a norm that him leaving in the morning and not coming back, it's normal. And when he comes back, he is angry and you cannot approach him. Also, let me tell you something. I'm a born-again Christian. So when such things happen, your first point of reference it's your pastor, your because he was a pastor. So the bishop is your first point of reference. And I don't want to lie, I had a great spiritual mother who kept me sane, to be honest with you. So when such things happen, the only solution we were given in all that is to pray, which is what kept me sane. So he would come back. When he comes back, you can't even approach him.
Ke kopa ho botsisa Chomi, your husband e ne le pastor?
Yes,
E ne
my
le
darling.
moruti, e ne le ntate moruti. A emang ka pela setjhaba a preacher ka
Yes,
Sunday.
yes.
Or e ne le moruti a thusang ntate moruti.
In the church that we were attending, he would preach. He would be given platforms to preach. Yes, definitely.
Wow, bolala. Yo, bolala ana. Ana. Yo, you know, eng kutlwisang bohloko ho feta ke ha hore bolala ke kopa ho botsisa why nowadays this nye ke sa understanding about rona re le basadi o kopana le monna mo le kopanang teng ho sena mosadi, and then ha se tse duqaka, as you said a ke re o itse the lady will sendela DM,
Yes.
and then obviously na ko ba ratana azang a batle ho tseba hore na motho ona ona le mosadi, but na ko ba se ba sa utlwane, that's when a tsamaya ko di Facebookung a batla mosadi wa hae o itse ona sa tsebe gona le mosadi, then ke mang a mo jwetsitseng hore ona le mosadi?
You know, I think what she did, ne? Because I think after the pregnancy, the guy went AWOL. She said so many hurtful things, eh? She said, the reason I'm looking for you now is because I'm tired of aborting. So now, after I said I'm not aborting this one, that's when he told me, Hore, he's married. You know? And
oh,
that now
I
she
get
started
it.
looking, who are you married to?
Yes, oh, now ke a utlwisisa.
And you know what was the story later? The story later was Mogai trying to say, but the child is not mine. That lady, Ubiza and all of that. I'm like, for the fact that you can even risk my life with somebody who sleeps around, that you don't even know that the child could be yours or they couldn't be yours. Now, that's a risk on its own. But also God being God. If I can tell you my story, that's why I say it's not that lady that made me go out of marriage. I'm 37 years old, as I'm saying. So you can calculate. I was with this man when I was in my 20s. And, you know, I think we were almost over a year not being intimate. For a person that is my age and married. Hence, I say the signs were there. You know, you can ask yourself whether monna o kwatile and everything. Monna ga batla mosadi ya hae, o nyaka mosadi ya hae.
So, ka mantswe a mang, o tswile lenyalo e setse le fedile
Ne le
kgale.
fedile. I can't blame that
So,
lady.
itse a o se hatla o thola hore ka nnete ntate ka manete ntho tsa na di etsa now o na le bopaki wa bo re wow.
Yes, then I said, okay.
Kgale
That
ke batla
lady
ho
can tell
tsamaya.
you, I didn't fight that lady. I did not, I don't want to lie. I said, no, it's okay. I'll find your husband when I get him, and I'll tell him that you are looking for him.
Wow. Wow. Bolala. Banna. Why is bolala? I don't even know what to say because ba bua nnete ha ba re. Ha ke tsebe how do I put this because I can't say ke monna a jwang a ka tloela mosadi wa o tshwana le wena motle so because hangata hona le ho thwe banna ha ba shebi di-looks banna ba sheba pelo ya mosadi banna ba sheba maitshwaro banna ba batla batho ba respectang banna ba batla but nna I always say monna o dula ma batlang.
Yes, my dear.
I always say whether o ka hlompha monna wa etsang ha monna a sa batle ha batle ho dula mo ho batlang ena monna a ka dula le mosadi a sa mo respecting monna a ka dula le mosadi I can say so many
that's
things
so true.
because
I agree with you 100%. That is so, so true. I can't say that when he realized, because remember, there were a lot of things that were going on, and he knew that I'd forgive him because she's a calm woman of prayer. She'll go into fasting when things are like this. She'll pray. She'll be with mothers. They'll calm her down, and she'll come back to her senses. And hence I said that I had a very good spiritual mother who taught me submission in another level. That Gabaiphiwe, even when he comes back, you do not shout at him. You cook for him, you give him food and all of that. I know what is it to submit in pain. I know how it feels like to cook for a man that you haven't seen in weeks, and then he does not even eat your food. And sometimes you leave the food in the microwave with hope that he's coming back, and he doesn't. And the helper has to even see that, oh, actually, Mommy was expecting Papa to come back, but Papa did not come back. I submitted, and I know even where he is. I know that he regrets. I can tell you that he has said all that he had to say, exactly what you're saying, that you were the perfect woman. There was absolutely nothing wrong with you. And to be honest with you, Queenlee, I thank God that even in everything, I came validated. His behavior, his actions never put me in a position of questioning myself, that I knew that I respect him. I knew that I submit to this man. I knew that I'm praying for my marriage. I knew that I'm doing everything that needs to be done by a woman. I had a helper in a house, but I was cooking for my husband. My helper was not cooking for my husband. There are certain things that I knew that these are my duties as a wife. And that did not come. I'm not saying that is enough. But if you were to talk about respect, if you were to talk about love, I knew that I did that for my ex-husband. I prayed. I fasted for my marriage more than, fasting can ever be done. But then I realized that, no, man, certain things you really need to let go. Yeah, there comes a point whereby you must also accept that, no, this is not working, or you're going to lose yourself in a process. Because I'm a very loving person, and I didn't want to lose that. I did not want to find myself angry. Now I'm angry at the world, I'm angry at men, I'm angry at everybody simply because of marriage that did not work out. That's why I still say I believe in love. I believe in marriage. It hasn't changed anything.
Skisi.
That's okay.
Skisi. Yo, and then ke kopa ho botsa the time o nyalana le your ex-husband.
Yes.
O no santse o bereka or o no sa sebetse because nna go tsebile o santse le mo businessing.
Yes.
And then ke batla ho botsa hore na during ha lenyalo la hao le monna wa hao o no santse o sebetsa or ine le yena fela a sebetsang?
I'm a professional nurse, by the way, by qualification. So when he met me, I was doing what we call community service. So yes, it means I was working. So I was already working as a nurse, sister, as they call them. So, you'd be so surprised. I was okay. I was doing okay. He made me do my community service. I got promotions. I got other jobs. I was working as a case manager. I'll tell you something, ne? You know the way I protected everything, even to date, ne? And I didn't want to go out out there, ekare ke senya lebitso la hae. I was working as a corporate nurse. That's what we call nurses that are doing case managers and all of that. So I was working in offices doing case management for certain companies. I would rock up the way you see me. I'd find ladies talking about marriage, wearing my beautiful ring, not knowing where my husband is, and I'd speak about the beauty of marriage.
What?
Yes.
Sorry. Can you say that again, please?
I would speak about the beauty of marriage, not knowing where my husband is.
O no bua ka lenyalo le letle la hao o ntse o tseba hore wa ka monna hayo wa ka monna ha luka wa ka monna ha wa ka monna this wa ka monna that. So ho tsho hore ka mannete nthwena e phela le basadi ya hore hona le basadi ba buang ka hore ba dula ha monate manyalong a bona ba ntse ba tseba hore ha ba dula ha monate ba ya tša.
Yes, that's true. I would, when people would be asking, Mama, how was church? I'm like, church was beautiful.
Wow.
Looking all glammed up, makeup on flick, kwai, ke khata satane ka yona. And that's why I love this thing of saying, don't ever say you're confusing the devil, because the devil knows what you're going through. After you leave that conversation, you get into your car, you drive home, the pain comes back.
Yo, guys, why basadi re tlamile re kene ka hara dintho tse so? Why basadi re tlamile? Let me not go there.
No, but also, Queenlee, you cannot go around. Remember, I was praying for my marriage. I had hope that things will work out. Now, I couldn't go ki senya lebitso la monaka for when I think hore lenyalo le tlo bereka. So ga le bereka, after I told you guys everything that I told you, then what happens?
O tlo re hloya.
Yeah.
O so re hloya so boelane le yena.
Believe you me, I had hope. After everything that was happening, I still had hope that God will restore my marriage. And let me tell you, Queen, I don't regret anything that I have done in that marriage. I don't regret the submission. I don't respect anything, because let me tell you, and this is a message to also married women that could be going through a lot in their marriages. You don't have to revenge for yourself. When God comes to judge the situation, let him find you innocent in that situation. Believe you me, I have learned now that I'm out, and God has graced me and blessed me the way that he has done it now, that actually I was planting. When I thought, I'm doing this for this man who is not seeing what I'm doing, I was planting seeds that I'm enjoying the benefits.
And le hore ntho ke ratang ka wena ke ha hore I know ke entse botle ba ka bohle.
Yes.
I know ha hona ntho phoso e ke mo yentseng yona. Ke tswile matsoa ka a le masweu. Bobe bo setse le yena.
Thank you.
But e ke ratileng ke ha hore ke tswile ka lenyalong before ke tswa monyako.
Yes, dear, that's true.
Ke yone ke ratileng.
No, that's very true.
Se ka tswa ko lenyalong o tatile.
Yes, you will regret.
Rapella lenyalo la hao.
Yes.
Leka o pallo o
That's true.
lekile. Divorce ha e monate.
Not at all.
O se ka theswa ke batho divorce ha e monate. But I'm not gonna lie ke re yes divorce ha e monate, but hona le life after divorce again.
Of course, definitely.
Ba re ha monyako o kwaleha go buleha ye mengata.
That's true.
And also le batho ha ba tshwane le banna ha ba tshwane.
That's so true, Queenlee.
But ke na le potso ke batlang ho botsa yona as o tsho go monna wa hao ke pastor ne le ntho nkutlwisa mohloko kore ke pastor. And di pastor ba bona like a ke sebe ke tla reng, but I'm not there. And then how re le ne le faster le rapela le etsa le rapela kaofela. Se monna hao ha rapela, I'm not saying this in a bad way, hey, but monna hao ha rapela wa mutla. Le wena ha o rapela wa motho wa hao ha kene moyeng wa mutla. Remember I'm a born again Christian. Yes, but now I'm a born again Christian. Ha re rapela wa mutla motho a moyeng ha rapela ka di tongues. Wa mutla motho a fakeang di tongues. Ke bua maka.
No, I hear you. You know what, kid? To where you are going, there are many of us who ke ba bangata man Queenlee. Certain things le ge o ka di utlwa wa bona motho batho ba ya kerekeng motho a rapela pelo ya motho e tseba ke modimo. That is why lentswe la modimo le re ke modimo wa dipelo, because of I could stand here all smiley randabo shakatalaba. You don't know my heart. You definitely don't know my heart after that. And one thing for sure, God rewards. Yona pelo eo a e lebelletseng eo, not what the lips are saying. I mean, if you are experienced, you can fake those tongues to the fullest. Eh?
Ho na le ntho ne ke batla ho e bua ke re ha re rapela re le di partner re a utlwana ha re le moyeng. I'm sorry to go back. Re a utlwana ha re le moyeng. Motho a tsebang hore o tsamaya metsamayo ya hae. I mean, when I can remember re rapela ra tseba motho a le thapelong jo. Wa khona bona gore motho ona o na le ntwe mo e mo distractang ha tla thapelong mona o ka re ha tsitsi o ka re I mean ba bang ibile o no re let me just say thapelo e khutshwane because wa tseba hore o senyile. But
that's not the you want me to make you laugh, ne? So I guess we are going to the and then the counseling was there. I don't know how many counseling have we done. So we would go to church. Ne? I remember this day, because Bishop knew everything that we were going through. Queen, we were on the floor. Ne? But we were just there. Muruti aira the couple's prayer. My person crying. Le nagi filora wamo.
Osokuluhi.
Lenyalo la ka le lokile.
Amen.
Ke le sure yeah. Our man. My marriage now is sorted. So you can't say Motuhali Momoyegi. I've seen many of that.
Well, I like you rapela ki kwatile. Ha ke khone rapela ke tseba hore hona le ntwe se right. Ibile company ka rapela thapelo khutshwanyane but I'm not there. And then ke kopa ho botsa you said lena le helper.
Yes.
And then obviously ntse le right to control problem ya ha fela ne mpa le bochuchuta nna ke bua Sesotho a ke re bolala bothata ba ha ne le ntate ne le chuchu la nkutlo gore ke batla gore ntate ke motho ana rata o tsamaya ko ntla ntse etsa no antsa ipata ka lentswe la modimo bolala ke nna ntate ne le chuchu a ke re mare se se jwalo bolala mare bolala I'm not there a ke re la nkutla mara a ke tsebo re ke re ngwana ko hae so ha re tla ntlhenyena ya hore now you are fine after lenyalo because nna go bone le nna ke le tsena ke le mo business because nna le wena re kopane somewhere ka business and a ke batla o bua maka as young as you are hona le ntho tse o di buileng ko nna ke a tseba ha ke so khutlele ko wena ka ga tanki but I'm not gonna lie to you ona le pelo motho ana le pelo entle o mmona first time o kala o mmona go itse king this lady like ona le pelo ya gold.
Thank you.
Ke o bone ke qala go kopana le wena gona le pelo ya gold. Ha ona taba hore nna le wena re mo businessing ya beauty but at least hona le di ideas tso mfileng tsona which is a ke so o jwetse hore dilo tsela tso no di ke ka ho ke today ke batlile wena o tle go ntho tsela tso no di bolela ho nna ha no re Queenlee try ho etsa tsa how di products Queenlee try hore o tlogele o njotse tse dinthonyana tse ngata ka se khone le botsa tsona bolala a ke batlo bua maka ha o tho motho ke motho ka batho a ke batlo bua maka ba bua nnete bolala hona le batho ba reng ha re le business motho ona le ntho tho business ke competition bolala a ke believe hore business ke competition no ra lese o mehaba because I never reqete batho ba lefatshe le batho ba lefatshe le na ba bangata bolala ha re le basadi bolala re tlameile re thekganeng ha se taba go ha mfa advice ke taba go ke tlong ka di client tsa hao ona le clientele ya hao ke na le clientele ya ka so for you to come to me knowing hore o mo businessing ya beauty and then umfa di ideas a ke batlo bua maka ngwana kwa ke bone hore o motho lo ka ene you like o phela o smile every time ka le rato o phela o bua ka modimo and for that ke a leboha but ke santsane ke le mono ke mo ka e botsang batho be bang ba ile ba divorcea ba santsane ba batla ho nyalwa hape jolo ka ha o tjho hore wena o santsane o batla ho nyalwa hape ha o so nyadiwe. So ke eng o ka e botsang batho, because nna ke batla ho bua maka, yes o tswa ko divorcing, but just look at you, or maybe during ha lenyalo, because re na le ho bona during ha lenyalo and after lenyalo ke eng e tjhentjhileng ko ho wena he, if nka botsisa hore during ha lenyalo o no le jwang and ha o sheba hona jwale hona le phapang.
You know what, Queenlee, as I said, I still believe in marriage so much. Lenyalo li ra ke batho ba ba itu, ene le senya ke bona again. So also, I loved the question that you asked me. Remember ne setse ke bereka, ke ikemetse and all of that. So it's not a one-size-fit-all glove that you can just say, walk out, walk out. Some people, banzi, because of even if they walk out, they don't even know where to go. And I am not a person that will ever advocate for divorce because one must be sure. I love what you said, because if you go out and you are not sure, wrong reasons will take you back there.
Exactly.
Kala will take you back there. Develop yourself, Mosadi. Let me tell you, now even in my marriage, I look like this. So they can say, I get that divorce syndrome. After marriage, they look all beautifully. That's not the case with me. But I'll tell you certain things that changed. I've always been a hustler. You know, I get everybody hustler, everybody business women. You must also learn. So even in my marriage, I was working. Kisa everything.
Wow.
That is before I could actually launch my own brand.
Wow.
But believe you me, Queenlee, that is the most honest truth that I want also certain women to know, even if it's a man listening, to say, there are places or marriages that while you are still you will never unleash your real potential. You will never leave your purpose. You will never know the real person that you are. Because for me, I could limit myself only to selling everything. You understand what I'm saying? And I had people that were buying everything that I was selling. And if I was there, remember, I was always in pain. I was always crying. I was always hurt. There was no space for me to be productive.
True, I know.
There was no room for me to see myself as that brand that I am today. You hear what I'm saying?
I know, Waka.
Yeah. So now, after that marriage, you know, it's just that people are not fair enough. You know, somebody must actually look at their ex and say, probably I was the hindrance to your growth. Probably I was this brick between you and who you actually are. But people won't acknowledge that. To say, now look at Khaba. I released her, and now she's living a purpose-driven life. I didn't know that I have the potential of launching my own brand, having my own products, be a businesswoman that I am, do motivational speaking and all of that. Mind you, Queenlee, this is the first time I am actually open about my marriage and all of that. But I still do public and motivational speaking before people could even know about my divorce, it's not even my brand, you know? I'm not standing for the divorce is good. No. I'm standing here as a woman who loves God and who is into business, which is something I couldn't do. Not because he was saying no, but the space I was in. The space, the constant hurt and pain and everything couldn't let me see myself outside that box. Tell you, the lady I told you that she inboxed me December 2019, 2020, it was COVID. I launched my brand in 2021 during COVID.
Okay, o tswile ko ntlong ning or o divorcitse ntse o dula ko ntlong, and
you know what happened?
Yes.
December, that's what it happened. Remember, now my family knew nothing about the things that I was experiencing in marriage. Even when my ex was gone, I wouldn't say anything. But that day that lady actually inboxed me, it was on Friday. Saturday, I drove and I went home and I told my family everything. So I was preparing them that I am about to go. And I'm saying this because I don't want anybody to stop me. Because you don't know what I've been going through. And my mom was like, when and how? Because I'm that bubbly person that sometimes I'll just drive home as though I miss them. Can't you know? I just need that motherly love.
And how about
And I don't want to hurt them either.
I know.
Yes.
I know.
I don't want my mom to look at me leaving the house to say, oh, wanaka. You know, so I'll just be this bubbly haba all throughout, like nothing is happening. You know, when my ex-husband would come to the house, how my mom would greet him, servant of God, man of God.
Hallelujah.
That's how my mom would greet. Now imagine me walking, mama, happy servant of God. He's not servant of God. Exactly.
2 weeks yes.
So I did not share that with my mom. And I also didn't want them to hate him. And because I was hopeful. Don't forget that. I was hopeful that God will restore my marriage.
Okay. I'm just saying, remember
Yes.
So as o kopane le ntate ona ana le bana ba 3. Wena wa re o monyetsi because o nonahana hore o sa tshintshile o sa hodile. So now ke khutlela ko this thing ya hore o monyetsi o nahana hore o sa tshintshile. So are you saying motho aka se tshintshi or ke batla o ke tswa nkutlo ke batla o re nna o monyetsi because obviously ko mme wa bana ba pele o nontse ona le I always say nna as a person I always say relationship ke batho ba ithu le ha ba neneng ke tswile hobane monna wa ka o e bang ke na le yena kana go ke tloela lenyalo le yena but ho salang nka se mo fe nka se mo fe morolo ka ofela ka re everything ana yetsa inele wrong relationship ke ya rona ga le babedi I'm not perfect le ngwanelo wa motho ha perfect but yes ke tswile ka taba ya dintho tse so are you saying okay the first one o nana le ngwana le yena a tsamaya le ona ntsana le reason ya hore na why a ntse ngwana and then wa ba bobedi le yena a ba le reason ya hore na why a ntse ngwana wa ba le wa bo 3 again a ba le reason ya hore na why a ntse ngwana ya ba wena ke yona o entse ngwana during halenyalo so I don't know how do I say this. Kitaba hore for me I will say already rona re nahana hore batho ba change. Kanthi motho o change ha batla. Because also I can't say batho ba change. Ba bangata batho ba change le be leng hore ba nentse ba etsa dintho tse se right but at the end of the day ba change le ke batho wa bo. Re ka se judge batho ka ntho tse ba di entseng ga. But wena at least mo file chance but ya isingileng ke ya hore ebe o santsana tswela pele o santsane a etsa mohoula wa bana le ha santsane a le ka lenyalo meaning aka se stop now meaning o kopane le ena so qete
and you know why that's why I did not go around calling him names. I mean he has just done what I found him doing and I said I'll stay for it. I can't get him. So why hire one ke tshwantse ke iketso ka re this is new.
So ke kopa o butsisa ha ona o montshitseng a kere ko ba
no he was not married.
Okay.
I found a single man.
Okay, no
aga montsha anywhere Shem I don't want to lie le bona all these ladies nasa nyala ope that one Shem I can tell you nasa nyala ope nasa jolly even le the mothers wa any of them the relationship is nese le khale di fedile.
Okay, you know why I'm asking kere na hawa montsha because I kere ba re so kening ka sona ke sona se tlaontsha.
Yeah, no, that I agree.
We understand that. Not I kere sometimes rona ha le batho ha re ntsha batho ko manyalong a bona ha re ntsha batho di relationship tsa rona re nahana hore ntwe ke entseng ka se etsa ha le hona kanthi so se etsa motho o mong se tlo etsa hala ho wena le ha ba ha se etsa ha le ko wena ha ba o le motswadi se tlo etsa hala bana ba hao ba re o ka se jale apole wa kotula di pineapple o di dinamune o tlo kotula seo se
That's very
jetseng
true. That's
o ntsha
very
motho ka
true.
o ntsha motho ka dikeledi
O
o
tla
ntsha
tswa ka
motho ka dikeledi
dikeledi.
ko lenyalong or relationshiping le wena o tlo tswa ka
No, that's true,
dikeledi
Queen.
o tlo tswa ka same way o keneng
keneng
ka
ka teng. No,
yona
that's
so ke yona
true.
tsela ne ke botseletsa mo
No,
fela
my
gore
love, he
no
wasn't
ke a
married.
understand
Nekili, the first woman, o amo, o tsebe gore ngwana ka ebile o tswile after, okay, imile after bo magadi and yes. So,
wow
ke ngwana lenya.
o na
And,
le thapelong
yeah, and he's a planned baby. My son is such a planned baby, I must tell you. But well, it didn't feel like that during pregnancy because the pregnancy kile one.
what
And this is for me, and I don't know about you other ladies, but during my pregnancy, I knew that ke feditse. This is my last child, my first and last child with this man because of my experience during pregnancy. I booked the appointment with the gynae on Saturdays so that it can accommodate us really ba babedi. But believe you me, he only went once with me.
What?
And I was crying. So I was like, God, whatever that happens, ke fella mo.
go tsho go wena o no le mosadi yena e le boyfriend ka sesotho ba re o no le mosadi yena e le moshanyana
Yes, my love. And I was saying to my friends, Kere, I was the most single married woman. Lonely and alone.
dead pain
Ke le ka mara lenyalo.
dead
Ke le
pain
one.
dead pain ya go
Ke
ba
le
lonely o
emetse,
nyetse bolala because I know gore ba bangata basadi be leng gore ba lonely ba nyetse
Yes, that's true.
but
And I'm still maintaining Queenlee. Le ka gare ga loneliness. Ska iphetelesetsa. Plant the seed for the next marriage. O nyaka modimo a go blessa ka lona. Plant the seed ya faithfulness. Planta o emetse modimo ene o memetse ka nnete. So that when he comes, a ska o blessa ebile a dauta.
a ke tsebe gore ke reng modimo o etse hantle
Thank you, Queen.
and o ka re modimo a ka o blessa ka monna o right
Mighty Jesus.
and don't just go o re wena o batla o nyadiwa
Yes.
monna wa
No, monna
rapelelwa
wa rapelwa ke nnete.
monna wa
No, that's true,
rapelelwa
my queen.
ntho e ke e ratang ke ya gore o itse ke entse sohle ene ke tswile matswaka le masweu
Yes.
bobe bo setse le yena and yeah, good luck. That's all I can say.
Thank
And
you.
so my darling wa ka, sweetheart wa ka, ausi o montle, ausi a nang le lerato, ausi a nang le di. Wa itse ke eng? Nna ke batla bua maka o motivateile and ha ke tsebe gore ke reng ko wena because ne ke sa o tsebe le o tseba o sa a se ba bangata ba o tshwana le wena wa itse gona basadi ha re ratane basadi ra jealousana but wena you came go ho nna ka lerato I know ha re so kopane a ona mo re kopane le wena ha re so bui dintho tse di nna ke di thola mo ho wena but before re tlo kwala ke kopa o bolelle business ha o tsho go qadile jwang ho etsahalang o etsaeng le eng
Thank you so much, my
Okay, my
queen.
love.
As I said, that I launched my business during COVID, where it seemed ekare ke a gafa, because at that moment, the thing that was running ka hara ditlhalano tsa batho e ne le the sanitizer, the gloves, and all of that. But I remember saying to myself, this is a season, it will pass. And after COVID has passed, Khaba, who are you? And I love beauty. Ke rata dilo, my queen. Ke tshwana le wena. I love beautiful women.
I love beauty.
I love beautiful things. I love batho ba bang kga monate. Ke rata o nkga monate. Kore, I just love
Bona.
that. And that's why motho a ka loka ba pila ke sa o tsebe. For as long as you are beautiful, ke tlo bolela gore motho a ka o pila. And even what you're saying, when I see potential, a go go tseele selo to tell the next person that you are beautiful and you've got potential of 1, 2, 3, and 4. That is why I get gatekeep even what I'm doing. That is why I'm even doing the master classes. People learn. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, as I'm saying, I love beauty. I love beautiful things. And I'm into beauty and cosmetics. How did my business start? Kratong khamonat. Nna go la ka tshela di-perfume tsa 7 ga re tsama molo sa itse le gore ke nkga eng le nna o mputse gore you smell good. I don't even know what I'm smelling because ke mix seeds. And I remember one day, and I'm asking myself, for mara pila batho ma modimo. Avon. I would use Avon because that's the first name that came to my mind. Ke mang? Ke mang? Re nkha yena re le so.
Kaofela.
Can't I be one of them? Can't I just be that brand? So when I went into my business, the only thing ne ke nyaka bona perfume ya ka fela e ntse mola.
Yes, girl. Yes,
Ke
girl.
nyaka utlwa ba re, she has her own perfume.
Yes.
Because I love perfume, you know? And I did my research. I must tell you, it wasn't easy to get to know everything that I do now. That is why I vowed, Hore, I'm not going to let people go through what I went through, make many mistakes that I made when starting the business. I'll rather have a class to teach people, Hore, how do you do this? How do you get there? How, you know? And yeah, then I started, I launched it. I remember launching it kana kwa di COVID, where the rules were like you can only gather lily 50 up until 10 o'clock and all of that. It was on the 6th of June. So I'm saying in few weeks, my brand is turning 3 years, whereby I am doing my own perfumes from scratch, body lotion.
And then come on,
Thank you, my sweetheart. Thank you, my sweetheart. Body lotion, roll on, hand wash, foam bath, whatever skincare range you can think of, even for the face. So I also have the home diffusers. I also have the car diffuser. I also have, so perfume, the whole aim. Thank you, my sweetheart. So now we are sitting with more than 20-something products.
Wow.
Yeah, I did not bring them all. So more than a little for mama, you know, bale baba batlan glow. Amen. And renali seramu, renali oils and all of that. So it's a whole beauty and cosmetic company that is not limited to anything. Clothes, we are there. Hair, we are there. Brushes, study makeup,
Yes,
we are there. Soon
yes.
to launch my own makeup brand as well.
Yes.
So it's a whole-blown beauty and cosmetics company, and I also do public speaking, emceeing, as I said, the master class as well. So, yeah.
Basadi body levels.
Basadi body levels. So do
Yes,
come,
we have to
Mosadi.
push.
Yeah, do come. Ore le wena tsatsi le o nyaka go ikemela, o itsebe hore o itshepile ntho e le hore no one will take it away from you.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very much important gore re ikemele re le basadi. And that's what I stand for, Queenlee. I'm a professional nurse, as I said, but I did not limit myself to that. I work like I don't have something to fall back on. While I do. I mean, even if I can knock to any hospital to say, ke kopa mmereko they would give me. But if you see me advocating for my brand, ekare there's no such an opportunity for me.
Wow.
So do that for yourself. Khorekisa is good. Once you have established that clientele and all of that, come to us, how can you grow yourself further? Yes, my queen.
Extra cash.
Extra-
And you are still working. Wow. And o thola di client ko sepetlele.
My darling, I don't work in a hospital, but yeah, chomi, ke kry-a batho.
Okay.
So yes, I'm doing a lot of things. The thing you cannot depend on one salary remains the most honest truth. This business has done for me what a salary couldn't do for me.
I know.
I know what is it to have a house because of this business.
Wow.
And I'm talking about a boat house. I'm not talking about whatever. I know what is to have a car because of this
Yes,
business.
girl.
Things that Mereko Okuberekan couldn't do for me. And I'm not even shy to say that. I've worked for years, Queenlee, and I did not have a house. I did not have the car of my dream that I'm driving right now. But the moment I got this baby and I worked, and you work on your baby patiently. So how Queenlee works on her baby, it's not the formula on how you should work on your baby. Queenlee, do things your way. More balwang, seek for advice. We are there to help you.
So ke a leboha o ska ba so ba o follow ko kae?
Okay. My name is Gabaiphiwe, Vena. The surname is short, the name is long. It's Vena. So that's my name. Facebook, it's Gabaiphiwe, Vena. And the business name is Gaba's Exotics. And so that's my name in short, Gaba, then Exotic Sense. That's the business name. So on Instagram, my personal is Gabaiphiwe Vena. The business name is Gaba's Exotic Scents. And then on TikTok, it's Gabaiphiwe Vena. And then we do have a website as well. You must check our website. It's so beautiful. It's also Gaba.
Jalo ka wena.
Yes, and you can also WhatsApp on 072-383-7588. We do have a landline, but for now, I think even if you can utilize the WhatsApp, it will save you a
Can you
lot of time.
repeat number again?
So the number is 072-383-7588. It's a business line, not a personal number.
Bolala ke yo number. Bolala nna ke rata bomme ba berekang a ke batlo bua maka. Ke rata batho ba o raya. E re ditsietsi di o fihlela di tle di o fihlele o le ready. But ha re tshoro o bo sontso eme ka lotole iwane o nahana hore mathata a tla o fihlela. Sometimes o tlamehile o be le believe ya go dintho tsa go di tla loka. Ene dintho di a loka. Dintho ha di re senyehele kaofela wa rona. Hona le ba bang be reng ha ba rapela dintho tsa bona di a loka. Bolala le ha o le thata ho le buima, don't just quit.
That's true.
Lenyalo le ya khotlelelwa.
Oh yes, definitely.
Wa dula o lokise.
Oh,
E tle le
yes.
mohla o tswileng hore ke ile ka leka ke paletswe. Ke lekile ke
That's so
paletswe.
true.
Wa rapela ha ona ntho sa etseng bolala. But don't le ha ka ba wa kwata o skanka dibeke felo. Sa nna ke a tsamaya
Exactly.
hobane o tla.
Exactly. O tla
Tsamaya
boa.
o setse o le ready hore now ke a tsamaya. Bolala nna ke tlo tla go lona ke re mme o le monana ke yena a nkentseng gore le nna ke tle ke iketsetse di products tsa ka.
my God.
Hobane neng ke nentse ke rekisa nna ke ne ke tsamaya ke o stocka ke reka kae and then ke etsa di combo tsa ka ke tla etso advice la tsa ke tla etso le advice ha re kopanyeng this and that tsebo yona ke na le yona ka gore ke na khale ke rekisa di products ke rata beauty ke tswa hole le ntho tsa go rekisa a ke qale mona dipetlele tsena na tsa bo south ka ofela wa tsona ke di tseba ka ofela bolala ke motho ya ratang botle ke rata diaparo a ke batlo bua maka bolala ke ile ka le botsa ka rena diaparo di letsa nkisa hole so ke motho a raya bolala ke batla gore ha pula ena e nthole ke le ready ke tseba gore ke tla ipata go khoneng ha ba nene mathata a ntlela ka ga lela papate ha ke etsetse mathata also ke batla gore ha ke emela ke iketsetsa ke emela ke motho a nthuse hodima se ke nang le sona e se taba hobane ke tla be ke expect le motho ba nkena lena kana go eno o tla a etsa diphoso bolala ke entse di products ka taba ya hao I'm so happy to see.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Queenlee. Yes,
look at the packaging. Let's for the Queen from the Queen. Look at the beautiful packaging. This is so beautiful. Wow.
Yes, ke di products tsa Queenlee. Queen wa lona wa di levels. Yes, bolala.
Beautiful,
my queen.
Wow, God is so good, Queenlee. This is beautiful. I love the packaging. Guys, this is the Queen's product. Hey,
all because
I wish you can see what I'm saying.
All because of
this
you.
This is so beautiful.
All because
this
of
you. This is nice, my love. Congratulations. Congratulations, my love. May God bless this business.
Because we know, Queenlee, you can't do this. You can't keep on going unto reka kopanya. No, that's how
you are a brand after all.
How to ha re le basadi re tlameleng re tshwarane re bontshaneng lerato I don't even know what to say o buile ntho tse ngata tse ding ke a tseba ha ke so di etse tse itseng ke di etse but ke tla khutla hape ke tlo o jwetsa ha se batho ba bangata e le hore nna le wena re mo fielding e one wa o kopana le nna stratong go mpotsa hore a sisi how you na level up yes
level up and just to say it just in South Africa, we've got over 60 million people. You can't.
Never.
You can't.
Never. Una le clientele ya hao ke na le clientele. Lo ba baka baka ya ho wena ho salang every day ke tlo thola di client tse ntjha.
Definitely.
Bo khopolo ke ba ingwa re batla o senyetsa. Because ntho ke hlokomelang ka rona basadi ha re a senyeletsana ha re tlameile re hahaneng re a monelana ha re tlameile re bopaneng. But if you I'm going to repeat this. If you tseba story sa hao ha hona mohla o tlo monela mosadi o mong.
That's true.
I'm going to repeat. If you tseba story sa hao o trust the products tsa hao o trust ntho etsang ha hona mohla o tlo monelang batho ba bang batho ba monelang batho ke batho ba sa tsebeng taba tsa bona
and the potential they carry. That's true.
You see?
Yeah.
So yeah, as ke sho ke re batho hangata be leng go tla thola ba monelana ba uthauthelana you know I'm that person what nna le wena go stoka pleking e one it's okay ona le batho ba o ke na le batho ba ka ha re le basadi re tlamile re thusaneng e seng re
No, don't gatekeep.
Yes.
And you are opening even for more blessings.
You see?
Yes. The more you tell others, I mean, you have blessed me. God, bless this woman who gave me the idea. You think I won't be blessed?
You don't know. For fela ho no kopane le nna wa re, you know what, Queenlee, ke rata energy ya hao. Ke rata the way o etsang ka teng. Please. Do this and this. I cannot le jwetsa tse dingwe tse ke tseng, but she said I must do more. So ke ka ho ke itseng ka today ke tlo jwetsa ngwana ko ga ke le bo modimo o etse hantle.
Thank you, my love. And ke leboga le gore o ska nyatsa. You're a real queen. I'm saying this because you made it easy for me. You didn't come as a diva. I mean, I could have looked at you. I'm like, oh, such a diva. But you were so loving. And it was easy for me to say, my love, my queen, you got it. Let's add 1, 2, 3. You are a real queen.
Mesebetsi ya hae bolala.
Thank
wow,
you so
bolala
much.
Ha se yena fela bolala bomme ba bangata ba ka buang dintho tse ngata ka yena, bomme ba bangata ba ka buang dintho tse ngata ka nna. But hangata mesebetsi ya hao bolala ha wa tlameha o bolela o tla utlwa. Mesebetsi e metle o e etsang ko bathong. O tla utlwa ka batho.
That's very true. I love
that. Ntho tsa di etsang jalo ka ha nna ke tlile lona ke re ke a leboga mama ke se di products.
Thank you, my queen.
Bolala
You're
yes bolala ga batla le be batle bolala
Yes.
ga se ka bontsha batho mathata a rona. Wa itse ke eng ba bone ntse re smile fela bolala ke a leboga.
Thank you, queen. You're welcome.
Thank
you so much.
Yes bolala le ka mfollow ko ho Instagram ke Queenlee, Facebook ke Queenlee, TikTok Queenlee ke na le account say 2 ke na le Queenlee 274 ke na le Queenlee 2744 ke na le backup account ke na le main account. Please bolala I love you all, stay blessed.
Bye.